Gachiakuta, Volume 6. I honestly read this and I was like, what the hell is this even about? I read the whole thing and I was like, what the heck? I think it's about trash or something like that. Living in a trash, dirty place. The art is pretty cool. They have some cool little art pieces on here. It's by Kei Urana, graffiti designed by Hideyoshi Andoi. Andou. It does not seem like doesn't seem like this. It has much of a story. The art and the story did not connect good. It's got cool art, but the story is kind of trash. And this is volume 6, so as a standalone volume, it doesn't make much sense. It doesn't have any appeal. The only appeal is the art. The art is cool. Aside from the art, the dialogue and the story is just it kind of feels improvised. It feels like they don't really have a story. It feels almost like they had the art down, but they didn't have the story. It doesn't feel well thought out. If this was just pure drawing, no dialogue, it'd be pretty cool. But the dialogue kind of takes away from it a little bit. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna try to find volume 1 and see what it's all about, but this volume 6 was kind of trashy. Ironically, because it's about trash, it seems like it doesn't really make sense to me. I don't really like it. I don't like the dialogue. I don't like the story. I like the art. I like the design of the characters. The character designs are very cool. This is like it's actually very like a very superficial manga, where it's like trying to look cool, trying to act cool, throw in some fights. The dialogue doesn't really matter. The story don't matter. It's basically just like a bunch of noise. And maybe the anime is better. But as far as like the manga, it's the story for volume 6, it doesn't make for a good story, doesn't make for a good comic book. The thing that I like is just the art. The art is very good. It almost feels like that's what, like, the art started first. I could be wrong, but that's just my guess. That there was an artist, drew all kinds of characters, but had no story. Kind of just lumped all the characters together, and a bunch of scenes that we see in Naruto. There's a lot of Naruto inspired things. There's a lot of One Piece inspired things. It's almost like it takes from a lot of things. Also, Trigun reminds me of Trigun. Reminds me of Naruto. Reminds me of it just copies a lot of things. Maybe Air Gear. So yeah, I don't recommend it. Don't recommend you buy it.